I picked a car lot to do the last bit of my learning outcome, which was on ethics, to finalize my my paper. I thought it was appropriate to stand in a car lot when we're talking about ethics, because you know, one of the most challenging businesses out there is auto sales, and it's kind of ironic to pick auto sales and ethics, as we sometimes think of you know, salespeople as being sometimes unethical in some of their sales techniques. You know, not to pick on them in terms of their tactics, even though a lot of people do. You know, you could go to the lawyer's office, and I don't even want to not pick on the college where I work, but in many cases, you could go to the financial aid office and consider that sometimes to be unethical. As I sometimes ask my students if they really know that they have a financial aid loan, and many of them think actually that they have a grant. They're not actually sure that they don't even think that they actually have to pay that money back. And that in many cases is considered, you know, very unethical, the way we consider them with regard to their loans. But anyway, you know, as you read these articles that we had for this learning outcome, you read about these corporate CEOs and their millions of dollars worth of salary, the way they treat customers and their employees, and they pass blame and they make these decisions. It's ultimately very disgraceful, the way they act. And it really comes down to, and you know, the whole concept of this whole program, it comes down to the concept of leadership and their culture and the way they value people and society, and it's just disgraceful. So as we study and try to develop ourselves into superior leaders, it really boils down to us, and you know, what do we value and how are we going to develop ourselves into better people. And you know, it starts at home. It starts as, you know, when we were children with our parents, and it starts through learning and coming to classes. It starts with our interaction with other people, and studying the concept of becoming better. And obviously, as we develop ourselves into leaders, we strive towards what we've been talking about, you know, for all of these courses, is this concept of vertical leadership and vertical leadership growth, about becoming better and studying things at the deeper level. And we were just saying, I'm not sure ultimately that this has happened and that we have fully, you know, as a cohort, and me personally obviously, I'm not sure that we fully understand and grasp the highest level of vertical leadership and vertical levels. But I do know that we all, I think, you know, just from that conversation the other night, and as George had indicated, I think we all kind of are working that way. And in many cases, education is about the slow learn, not the immediate learn. And I think we're all striving to get to that level. And I think in some good way we're getting there. And I think it's an important part of our development, our perseverance, and our attitude towards ourselves, our families, and our society. And I think it's an important process as we move ourselves forward. And it is really about, and I know that throughout these courses, it really boils down to, you know, reflection on ourselves and internal reflection as to how I constantly am looking, how can I make myself better? And sometimes it's hard, because I don't think that those CEOs from those companies woke up every morning and said to themselves, how am I going to hurt people today? How am I going to beat down society or take advantage of the government? You know, situations happen, and they looked at it, and things happen very quickly. And so, you know, decisions were made and things happen. And so you constantly have to be put, you know, bring your A game to work, and constantly have to, you know, try and put yourself in a position where you have all the tools in hand, where you can make good decisions. But it's hard. I mean, I'm not going to, you know, walk around this parking lot and tell a great story so I can get a good grade on a learning outcome paper and say, oh, it's easy, and I'm going to always do the right thing, always make the good decision. as we know in academia, it's always easy to write the paper about how easy it is to do ethical things. I even made a comment about that in my paper, but it is hard. So you always have to try and work, keep striving, and hopefully after I get this degree, it's still a learning process. It's a still never-ending process to bring ethics to the workplace. So as I close out this paper and as I close out this class, I step one step closer to a credential which I am working hard towards achieving. But ultimately, more important than a piece of paper, I'm working towards developing myself into a better person, a better educator, and a better mentor to many students, many colleagues, and many of my peers. And I just strive to be a better member of society. That's ultimately what my goal is, and as we wish many people look at life in that perspective, and we could have a much better community from that perspective, if people look at life from that perspective. So, in closing, as I kind of cliché-ly say, don't be a used car salesman and get people to buy a car by lying about things that the car doesn't do just to make the sale so that you can make that commission. Don't be that used car salesman. Be a leader who strives to get people motivated, excited, and happy about things in life, and you will realize how important that makes you feel and how important it is that you are a part of their life, and how important you are to society when you do things the right way and the ethically way. That's what good leaders do, and that's what we as a society should do. That's what's expected of everybody, and I know that I will try my best to do that as a part of society. Thank you.